Here she come. Here she come. Oh, well, she's saying
Celebrate
listen
the
up.
good, unpack the bad, and leave nothing left unsaid. I am your host, Donnie, and today we have a very special guest with us here, helping us celebrate today's episode, an ode to single fathers. He is a singer, songwriter, performer, overall artist, and of course, my favorite title for him, he is a father or dad or daddy or whatever the kids call it nowadays.
Whatever you want to call me. Yeah.
So, first, let me start by saying thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for giving me your time and just having this conversation with me. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Not for everybody, just for her, because I know her for a minute. She been working for a long time, and this
Yeah.
is dope. I'm glad to see you doing it.
Thank
It's
you.
all coming together for you.
Thank you. I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, I thought that you would be the perfect guest today because I just know that oftentimes when we think of single parents, right? Because my whole first season of this podcast is going to be on parenting, like unconventional parenting,
Yeah.
all the things that we really don't talk about, right?
Yep. Yep.
And I remember when I first met you, um, you had your daughter with you, Sakara.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time I seen you, had her with you too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the third,
Yep. And the fourth, and the
and
fifth, and
fifth,
the
and the
sixth.
sixth,
Yeah.
and
She always with me.
she was always with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I commend you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'm actually very proud of the kind of father that you are living in this and working and thriving in this industry. It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the hardest part.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a single parent.
Yeah.
I just said on another interview that when you're a full-time parent,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you question your dreams. It
Yo.
makes you question like everything that you want to do because it's like it all falls on you.
Mm.
And especially when you're doing music isn't necessarily like a, a big paying, like, most of these girls will say, oh, if he a rapper, I don't want him, because they know he broke. Most of the time, these rappers, these singers, they broke because they chasing something. You ain't really getting nothing until you really there. Luckily, I've made a career and I can live enough off my music, but I'm still not thriving. I'm not like super rich. So there's times when I'm like, dang, like as a man and as a provider, it makes me question, dang, should I just give it up? Should I give up everything and just go get a regular stable? Because music isn't stable. Music can be, I sold 10 features this month, I sold a lot of albums, or I didn't, or it's cold and everybody ain't biting right now. It's almost like you a sales rep, like you trying to get commission,
Right before
and
you
it's
say.
not stable. So, when you have dreams you chasing, whether that's, you want to be a dancer, a musician, an actor, any type of ambition you have. Well, a lot of parents say, don't have kids. You're going to have to give your life up for your kids. You do, but your dreams, like, like, you have to make a conscious decision.
You do.
You have to make that conscious decision. So, yeah, like, she is everywhere with me. That's why, I don't do I got to find a babysitter. I got to find, nah, she's just with me. I have other reasons, I don't trust everything, but, I brought, ever since she was small, she always been with me everywhere I go.
I feel like I have like watched her grow over the
Hmm.
years. It's crazy.
Yeah, she getting big. She getting big.
And but before, cause I want to make sure I say
Not
this
too
right
big though.
here.
She not too big. She's still small.
Yeah, she's
She's
still your
still my little
baby.
baby. Yeah,
She
she ain't
is
grown up
still
too.
sweet
She'll be
baby.
my baby when she's 35. I don't care.
I heard that. I say it
Yeah.
about my baby all the time. I don't care how big he get. That one is mine. But
Uh-huh.
you touched on something real quick, cause I swear I'm gonna stay on topic. But you said something where when you're a single parent, you have to decide between your dream and parenting sometimes. Like, and I
Yeah.
think that you have found that happy medium that works for your chase, your ambition, you seeking
Yeah.
your goals is beautiful.
I
Okay.
mean, it's hard. It's hard because like one of them things. I'm sure we're gonna get to talking about in a minute. One of the things, I am a single parent. I do want to give my daughter that motherly, situation, but because I only got time for music and my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and my pockets aren't necessarily good enough to like be a manly provider. I want my woman submissive to me, and I can't expect my woman to be submissive to me if I can't take care of everything for you. You know, I'm not gonna say that they're not out there, and there are girls out here that I'll do it with you. But even as a man, or at least a real man, in my opinion, would want to provide for everybody, would want to keep the household right, and when you chasing a dream and you have a kid, it put me in a position like, dang, like I can't even. I want to offer her something, but I know most of the women that I fall with, usually it ends with a, I can't even, I can't even do for you like I want to do for you.
Yo.
So it's not only the like the kid stems even the deeper, like even to my relationships and things like that. So yeah, like it's hard when you're a single parent.
It really
because
is.
that does affect your relationships.
It does.
It affect because what if the person don't like her? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as my son doesn't like somebody, I don't care what the reason is. Blocked. I'm done. I cannot give you any more of my time. Something about you, and my bloodline does not like you. Something about you, and you just are not an option. But you said something I really want to mention. I know a lot of people is not gonna like this. I am glad that you're aware of the kind of man you like to be in a relationship, especially dating as a single parent. Because a lot of these people, I want to say these men, Lord, because I'm not a man hater. I love y'all, but y'all, we just had this conversation, okay? And some things about men and there's some things about women.
Yeah.
But dating around here is ghetto.
Especially in St. Louis, but I ain't go put it all on St.
I'm
Louis.
not-
But
I'm
St. Louis is
gonna
an
put all
environment.
on them.
It's an environment. It's an environment.
Okay.
It's an environment, and it does indicate some type of. It has some sort of impulse on the acting and the characteristics of the people here.
Yeah.
It does. But at the same time, you know, it's also the generation too. Because I'm way older soul than this generation.
I
can't
think I
deal.
am too.
I can't deal with a lot.
I've had a man ask me on a date to my house. He like, maybe I cannot make this. I can't make this kind of stuff up.
Baby, let me take you out. What's your couch look like?
It was the way he put it.
What's your couch?
It made sense to him. He was rizzing. He's like, man, like we really need to spend some time. Look at you looking good. He was giving me the me to come spend. You might as well let me come over. We can watch TV, chill or something. I know you love to cook. You love to cook. You might as well cook some.
Damn,
so
watch even gonna cook for you. You wasn't gonna do it.
Hey, he ain't offered to buy the groceries. That's the tea, right?
Wow.
When he got done.
What you got in your fridge?
When he got done, I'm like, so you want to come over my house and use my electricity, my groceries. Then you want me to slave and cook for you. And then you didn't even offer to help clean up. Then I got to clean up behind you. And is this, I don't know. I'm going to stop venting. Okay.
I feel you. That's crazy. Hey, that's funny, though. Some girls will go for it.
Yeah. It has to be women going for it because why? Or they're selling audacity cheap and people are just buying it every which way. But anywho, I would love for your fan base, okay, to get to know you a little bit deeper. Okay. So I would love to know, let your fans and our viewers know, what was it like for you growing up? What were your relationship with your father and your mother? How was it just kind of becoming a kid? Because you grew up in the industry, right?
Yeah. So my dad did music himself. You know, he had, it's a long story with him too, but long story short, he made it, but then his manager took all the money, so he grew up broke. I grew up broke with him. We grew up in St. Louis. I was born in Castle Point, lived there till I was about 5, then moved to Maplewood and grew up on like around Maplewood, around like you know where the Amico is, off of like Highway. Yeah, right there. I was right there in Dogtown. Not Maplewood, but like Dogtown. I was right there, and then I moved to U City, so I was always like right around that area. But you know, I've been all over the city, but you know, I never was too deep in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I was still seasoned up. You know where I was, and we didn't have a lot of money. We just did music. The way that we made money was my dad brought me into doing music with him at the age of like 2 years old, because I wanted to, though. It's not like he put me in it, but once he saw I could do it, it was like, oh, Joe Jackson for real. Except for the like minus the whooping his ass. All right.
Okay.
Minus the
Okay.
I'ma put belt to ass. Everything else, he was Joe Jackson
Okay.
of no, that's not it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. No, you can't go outside. No, I can't play with my friends. No, I can't
Mm.
skate. No, I can't. Like I couldn't do nothing. It was rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. I had homework. I remember having homework. I came home and my dad said, "You can do your homework after you rehearse."
Mm.
That's what my life was.
Mm.
So
Are you thankful for those times?
yeah,
Or
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
Because I know people can't do it like me because of that. I'm not
Ah!
going. I'm not cocky about nothing. But
Yeah,
there's certain
nice.
things that I know how to do because it's literally like in my
In your
hardwire
spirit, yeah.
to
Okay.
do it. It's like I'm hardwired to be. Music is just all I know, which is why it's hard sometimes because then at the same time I will say he taught me how to do music, didn't necessarily teach me too much on how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Didn't teach me
Okay.
too much. Like he's childish. I'm a little childish, and that be coming out sometimes, and it be fucking up my situations. But
Okay.
yeah. So music has always been my main thing, and that's been my only thing I could do.
Okay.
So it was like it was this and nothing for me. There was no option.
Okay.
You know. But with that being said, yeah, I'm thankful for it still because I have a people be like, damn, you sound like Michael Jackson. Well, there's a reason why. Like I
Okay.
literally grew up doing the same thing, same music too. Motown. I grew up on Motown. Like even though when I was in school, when I was a kid, Chris Brown had just came out. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was in school like around I'm born '95. 2005. Elementary school, Chris Brown came out, so I really like that was my era to grow up. So R&B
Yeah.
and all that was cool. I still did hip hop because everybody wanted me to rap because Eminem was hot, and I was doing that too. I was rapping, you know. But overall, soul and Motown is what
It's
molded who I was.
okay. So you kind of are going to lead me into my next question because you touched on it a little bit. So I'm going to say, what was the hardest transition, man to father or artist to father?
I think it's father to man
Okay, tell me.
because that's what it was. Because I had a child, me and the mother of my child, we actually had her on purpose. It was planned. Like we was like we gonna have this baby. Like
Mm.
during the time and after the time, like in it and out of it, it was like we gonna have this baby. Like we was on there.
Okay.
And then this is why I got some trust issues now. Cause I'm like, what the how the hell? Anyway, so we planned her, but
Okay.
when I had her, I was a child.
Mm.
I was a child when I had her. Even though I
How
thought I
old
was
were you?
grown, I was 21.
Okay, yeah, you was
I
a
was
kid.
21. I was a child.
Yeah.
Even though we say the age is 18 to be grown legally, we let that we let that really what's the word I'm looking for? We could really let that dilute and kind of make these children believe that age has anything to do with grown. And grown,
Yes.
honestly, you're never grown. You're always growing. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
better
I'm
preach.
saying, you know what I'm saying? You're never really grown. There is no such thing as grown. We always have growing to do. So when all the girls come to me and be like, you act like you ain't no grown man. Nobody grown, all right? We still grown, all right? We gotta learn still. We still got learning to do, but
So he played too much.
yeah,
That's what he's saying.
I might play a little bit, but hey, I like youthfulness has love to it
It
because the
does.
world, the more you grow, it feels like the world tries to pull love out of you, and I just can't get with that. I
Yeah.
think that's why Michael Jackson was such a childish acting dude too, and
Mhm.
he like always, not to put any accusations on him, but he loved kids, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? But he loved the energy of kids because kids are youthful and they're pure.
Yeah.
Grow into this world. Yeah, we do have to grow and become mature, but unfortunately, a lot of that growth gets miscommunicated as being defensive and having your walls put up more and not trusting and being like, oh, I'm grown. I know I've been through that before. You can't trust these people. But long story short, yeah, I think that to bring back to the question, I think it's father to man because when I had my child, there was so many things like you were saying that it kind of like
Mhm.
brings out of you that you have to learn how to do for that child, and you have to be more mature for that child. You have to sacrifice for that child. A
Yes.
lot of things that you didn't have to do when you was younger because you had no responsibility. Even
Mhm.
if you had bills, if you wanted to, you would say, "I'm just gonna go back to my mom's house. I'm forget this house. Oh, I'm just gonna live in my car." If I didn't have my child, I would be in Atlanta somewhere sleeping in my car trying to make it because fuck it, I'll be there by myself. I don't care.
Yeah.
But because I got my child, I gotta make sure I have a roof. I gotta make sure that we have these bills because it's up to me, and I don't got no help either. I'm a single father, so
Okay.
we'll talk about that in a minute. But I don't want to paint the mother of my child out like she just wasn't there ever.
Okay.
You know, she was there, and while she was there, she did try to an extent, but there was a lot of things that I won't get too personal because I don't want to put her business out.
Sure.
You
We
know what
want
I'm
to be
saying?
respectful.
But yeah, when she was with me, she was with me 100% of the time.
Okay.
You know, she got more help than me too. You know, my family don't really help me like that. Like, I ain't gonna say they don't, but it's not like it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the club, come keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it was just me and her, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay. So this brings me to, because I know you talked about trust issues. So there's something I would like to talk about before I get into that. I would like to talk about like the moment you found out you were going to be it. I'm assuming you were ecstatic because this was planned, right? So when you found out, do you remember those moments? Come on. Where were you? Were you eating?
I was at my apartment off McCausland, and she called. Well, she didn't call me. But did she? Yes, did she call me first? And I was like, "Hey, that was up," but she was scared. You know, she was like, "I don't like." She started getting cold feet and stuff. I'm like, "Hey, well, don't worry about it. I'll be here for you. You know, I'm here. No matter what go through, I'll be here." And through time, you know, she I remember even during the pregnancy, she was we just went through some shit, you know what I'm saying? That was like it just made me feel like, damn, like, you know, I'm still here for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave. We definitely had a rough relationship, rough patches, but I didn't leave. You know what I mean? And then that's really it. That was it. You know, she was scared. I was there.
Okay.
You know, and I was always there. I'm still there. You know, to this day. She ever needs something, I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I think that's admirable. Okay, so let's talk about the first moments you saw Sakara. How was that for you?
So funny story.
I'm ready.
I was in Kansas City working on my album.
Okay.
I was with Strange Music at the time. I was working on my album. Shout out to I Poppy because we was actually working on some shit. Shout out to Jesse. You know, shout out to Jesse because we was actually working on some shit. Out there, I think we was working on call logs. We're working on call logs, I think. We're working on call logs. And I got a call. I'm going into labor. I'm in Kansas City working on my album because I was with Strange. They sent me back on a plane to get back home. She was in labor for like 8 hours. Sakara was not coming. I walked through the door.
Came right out. Ah, that's so cute. That's adorable. She was waiting on her dad. Oh.
It was crazy.
Okay. All right.
And she was mad because she looked just like me. She was mad. She used to hate that. Like, she
Yeah.
looked just like you. I'm like, hey, you should be so mad at me.
Let me tell you something.
Should be so upset.
She is a very beautiful little girl. Okay, go on, get your gun up, honey. So, so this leads me to the question of, and I think we're about to get into things that may have broken your trust when it comes to relationships, right? And I would like to know, how did it go from us planning it to I'm back on the flight? She came out as soon as I came in through the door, to just you and Sakara. How did we get there?
So when we was I ain't gonna lie, so me and her had like the tit for tat situation. Like I said, we was young. I didn't know how to emotionally handle my emotions when things happen. She didn't know how to emotionally handle her emotions when things happen. We went back and forth with each other, deteriorated that relationship and trust real bad. I still stayed though. I still was willing to stay. She was not.
Okay.
Eventually, she wanted to, right? So, all right, cool. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm tripping. I start doing way too much, like I do with any girl I like. Like if I like you and you just, cause I do got abandonment issues. Cause my
Okay.
mama wasn't there either. When I
Okay.
was growing up, I was always chasing. So one of the biggest reasons why I never left my baby mama during that time was because I always told myself, I want that family. I want
Mm.
what I never had. I wanted my
Mm.
mom and dad together. They was never together. My mama actually wasn't around, and this isn't to talk bad on my mama. She says to this day that she didn't want it like that. That it was a whole nother thing. She says that my dad took me from her one day and just went and got child custody without her consent and wouldn't give me back to her.
Okay.
Just more trauma, just more traumatic situations on a child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That no child should have to go through. This is why I don't believe in any of that. Take the kid, keep the kid from their parents. I don't believe in that. No
Right.
matter how bad the situation is, the child deserves some sort of
Yeah.
relationship with that
And the
parent.
parent is supposed to show up.
Yeah, like so. I just There's always been a problem for me. Abandonment has always been an issue, and I didn't really realize this until the last little situation. Now, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get into that later.
Okay.
But so abandonment was always an issue for me. So when it came to our child, I wasn't gonna leave her. I was like, we gonna work through this because we got a family. I don't care. We'll figure it out. She went with it. She wanted to be outside. Long story short to me, oh, you want to be outside? I didn't say go. I was like, what do you mean?
You was trying to
You know what I'm
fight
saying?
for it, yeah.
I was overreacting. I was overreacting about overreacting. It was, you know what I'm saying? I'm overreacting, now I'm overreacting because I'm overreacting, and now I'm like, you know, ooh. Anyway, so push her away, and then I finally start after the time she become like 1, maybe 2.5. I start getting into my own, find something new. Then, no, I'm sorry. What happened is, I was fighting for her through like, I think it was like 3 different guys she went through. 3 different men. I was still like, come on, you come back. Come on, you come back. Come on, you come back. Come
You
on,
loved
you come back.
her, really. Yeah.
And then she came back. We was staying in an apartment at the time. She came back, and she was like, I'm gonna come back, but we're not together. Don't do that. Men or women, don't do that.
I do not advise.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because what it did to me was I was thinking, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to show her something. I'm going to show her something. I'm going to show her something. I'm going to show her every day that I care. Don't do that. She didn't care. I ain't going to put too much business out there, but just disrespecting me bluntly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say disrespected because we weren't in a relationship, but if I'm paying the bills and you need a place to stay and I offered it back, don't bring nobody in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Don't bring people in my house.
Go ahead.
Don't have people stealing my shit
Click
out of
out
my
on
house. You feel me? Don't have people stealing shit out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Like
Jesus.
it got so bad for me that I had to just leave.
Let it
There was
go.
another girl that did like me at the time, and I just went and stayed with her.
Okay.
She wouldn't leave the house because she had nowhere to go for real. She wouldn't leave the house, but she ain't had no money to pay them bills. I wasn't paying them bills. I was like, you go. At that point, I was like, go ahead, figure it out. Ask one of them dudes. They better pay it. She won't leave, so now we get evicted. Now I got an eviction notice on my name. Now I can't get nowhere to live. Me and the other girl I stayed with, we end up getting into it because that was never real. That was never going to be real because I was heartbroken. She wanted something I didn't want. She felt disrespected. I felt bad for making her feel disrespected because I thought we were good friends, but I knew that's not what I was on.
Right.
Because I was hurt. Now, she kicked me out. Now, I'm going through, all right, I need to find a place to stay. Can't get nowhere to stay because I got eviction notice. Everything costs like, the only places that will rent to me is saying I got to put like $7,000, $8,000 because of my eviction. They like, yo, we need like a lot of money down. I don't got it. Hotels basically got to the point to where I had to stay with my godparents. Right? Stay with my godparents. They let me stay there to stack up some money.
And I'm assuming your daughter's with you the entire time.
Daughter's with me. Now, at this time, we are going back and forth.
Okay.
Me and the mama, we going back and forth. She keeping her 1 week, I keep her the next week. So don't want to paint it off like she just wasn't there, and it was just me and her. Because this is the time where we still going back and forth. She got 1 week, I got 1 week. But you know, I'm staying at my godparents' house. Around this time, it's COVID. Now, not to, like I said, not to paint her out because I know that everybody go through things.
Sure.
She felt like she wanted to chase her little dreams. She had a little boyfriend or whatever in LA. A little dude that, you know, little outside dude, you know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo, you know what I'm saying? You know, doing the thing.
Oh,
like that.
okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm
If you either got it or you didn't get
you know,
it.
no, he was outside, you know, doing whatever.
Yeah.
Doing shit that she shouldn't have been involved in at all. Now, she go out there during COVID. I got Sakura at home. During COVID, about a good portion of that time she was with me. A good portion of it. Then he kicked her out. She need to get home. I paid the ticket. I'm like, come on, because your daughter needs you here too. I paid the ticket. She come back. She catch COVID. She got to go to the hospital. Can't be around for real because she got COVID. And you know, during that time when you had COVID, they lock you up and put you in the hospital. They didn't let you around nobody. You had to be like hella far from everybody. So then, around this time, Sakara gets potty trained. I potty train her. Now she's not in diapers no more. This is right around that transition. Boom. She get out of being sick. Go back to LA with the dude again. Not trying to tell business like that, but this is what happened. I understand. Y'all gotta understand that, you know, when you young, you go through it. I don't blame her for this.
Everybody's journey is different.
Everybody's journey different. I don't blame her for it, but this is what happened.
Okay.
Then, while she in LA, my godparents died. I have to find a place to stay. Their daughter look out for me and Sakara to live out of an extended stay for about a couple. I think we stayed there for about 6 months. We was in an extended stay.
I remember.
They paid. Sakara, you being too loud. We was in an extended stay for about I know you can edit that. We was in an extended stay for about 6-7 months. And that's around the time when I met you and we did that video.
I do remember, yeah.
Right? So we was in an extended stay for about 6-7 months. That's around the time when I wrote Motivation.
We actually met before COVID. I met you before you got to the extended stay. I remember this because when I first met you, it was through Tokyo, and
it was like, the video shoot, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
We met before the actual video shoot because you asked me to be in the video.
Oh.
And remember, I was like, dang, now I got to be in the video for them. I said, I got you. I said, and you owe me one. This is my old one, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. All right. But anyway.
But anywho, back to what we were saying.
So right, boom. I'm in the extended stage. I'm paying like, it costs like they only paid for about 2 months. I had to pay the rest. Now we paying like, because once again, we evicted, we can't find nowhere to stay. Nobody rent to us. We paying like, I think it was like $2,000 every other week just to stay in the extended stay. It's like so much money to stay there. But you can't get nowhere. It's like they taking it for like, they know you need it. So they charge you like 2 bands to stay there every 2 weeks. And I'm out here basically at this time. I left Strange. I left the label. I was trying to do my own thing. I was out here selling features for like $100 a pop, $200 a pop, just knocking out features. I remember, because at the time, I was the only one taking care of Sakura. I didn't have nobody to help me, and I was paying since I was the only one doing it, and I didn't have no babysitters. I didn't have no I couldn't get no job or nothing like that, like no real job. So I was just hustling features, and I was spending like. I was letting features go for like $100, $150 fresh out of Strange. So I was doing like 40 features a month. Five, just doing hella features. Just knocking them out. Boom, 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 just to take care of us. That's when I wrote Motivation. And all that, because that's what I was going through. You know, I was tired of being broke. This shit get me on my feelings. Right through the top, like I ain't got no ceiling. Whoa. That's when I made that. And then finally, my mama went on Craigslist or whatever, or no, Airbnb, and we found this older woman in North County that let us stay in her Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now we're staying in Airbnb. That's 600 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 650 every 2 weeks, which is way better. But then about a year go by of that, and they start getting mad because Sakar's like me. It was literally Sakar's bed, my bed, and a studio in the basement. That's like how it was set up. Sakar had a bed, I had a bed, studio. I actually have a picture of Sakara in that. When I put out my Sakara album, there's a picture of her in her little I think it's her Anna dress,
Mm-hmm.
and she's sitting at her little table. And then there's the you see my feature board right there that has the little bulletin board, and it was all there in that basement. And I got a picture of her right there, and that's gonna be on the Sakara album. But I don't know when that's gonna come out yet though. So we were staying there, and then after that, the older woman that the house belonged to started getting upset because Sakara would just leave her stuff out all over the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, she is. At the time, she was 4. She's 4 years old. I mean, like, she ain't even in school yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, like, I'm getting upset because I'm like, because she being like aggressive and harassing about it. Like,
Oh man.
like just always coming down. Like it's like, come on, I'm paying $650 every 2 weeks. I'm paying about $1,300 a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on now, like you just keep coming down here looking for probably. Like she said, oh, she leaves stuff on the ground, it's gonna ruin the floor.
Well, she's 4, so.
I know, and you know what I'm saying. It's just so eventually, I just had to leave up out of there.
Yeah.
I just had to leave up out of there. Then I went to move in with my homegirl Carly for a minute. That went for about a year.
Mm-hmm.
Then my mama. Then I met somebody
Mm-hmm.
that I thought we could try to do something. She really wanted to try to do something. And then I finally got an apartment with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally got our own spot. And my daughter finally got her own room.
I know.
Around the age of like 5 and a half, like right when school started, she finally got her own room in this apartment. Boom. Now, her mama came back around the time that I was at the lady's house. Her
Okay.
mama was back.
So now that she's back, are you all trying to rekindle or?
No, she don't want that.
Okay.
She don't want that.
Did you want it at the time?
I wanted it the whole time.
Mm.
I didn't care what it was. Because for her, I wanted that family that I didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was willing. I'll be like, I forgive you for everything. Just let's get it down right now. Like, get it right now.
Okay.
I don't care. Not now though. So then time go by. I'm with this new girl. She got her little situation. She see I got an actual girlfriend, and now she like, oh well, maybe we should.
No, how dare you be with my baby daddy? That's mine.
This is like maybe
That's
we
how
should.
they always
And it
be.
wasn't even
Women
like
funny.
wasn't too much of it. It was just like, yeah, well, I do kind of miss you. At the time, she had a boyfriend. I'm like, okay.
He must didn't know she was missing you, huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna get too deep.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I
ain't
play
gonna
too
get
much. Go ahead.
But anyway, so the something come up. There's a reason why her mama cannot see her daughter no more, and legally she can't even talk to her. And I'm not gonna say what it is, but right now, her mama isn't around. She away, and even when she get older, or even if she get out, she can't legally talk to her at all. So, like I said, I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm not
Right,
gonna
sure.
put no emphasis on anything because I don't want to put her business out there. I want to put my daughter's business out there.
Right.
But something happened, and she had to go away. And after that happened, it's just been me and her, and that's been since the age of like probably about 6.5. Yeah, it's just been me and her since.
Yeah.
But like I said, like it's always been me and her, but her mama was there for a long extent. They were on and off. Then she went to LA for a little bit. Like that's the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Well, let me say this. because I want to talk about first, you're very, for surviving everything you've been through and still standing 10 toes down as a father, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. I literally feel like I watched you and her grow. I literally feel this way. Um, I feel like I love you guys so much. I feel like you all are friends, you all are family, and I'm very proud of everything you have today. Like now he got a nice house and she has her own room and it's a studio in the house. You know, it's
Let's not say
like
too much.
we,
Let's not say too
well,
much.
let
I don't
me
know
let
who
me
know where I
hush.
live and shit. St. Louis.
I
I don't know what I got in my
know.
house. I live in the cut. Goddamn me. I live outside in the
Okay.
alley right
But I
now.
say all that
You
to
know what I'm saying?
say, I just wanted to acknowledge how far you've come in your journey because it's hard out here. You're just trying to figure out a kid all by yourself, really. Um, and it can be hard. So, I guess for me, it's like, where are we now? Right? So, if it sounds like to me,
Yeah.
you've mentioned
What I mentioned? What I don't know what I mentioned. I don't know what I mentioned. I ain't mentioned nothing. I ain't said
I just want to
shit.
bring it up
Okay.
because we're going to talk about it since we were talking about it. So you mentioned going through relationships or trying to, during this time.
Man, look.
So I'm
Look. All
asking,
right, look. Okay.
yeah, because I got the tea. So,
All right. So basically, ever since my baby mama,
hmm
because of how traumatizing that was for me, I have not, I have not opened up to not no female at all for like I think it's been about 5 years for real. I mean, really, since me and her mama broke up, I haven't really been open to no other female like that. I've always been kind of closed off because the trauma, the trauma from my family not working out and knowing that that's what I wanted to make work, I didn't really fall deep for nobody. And then after what the mama, what happened with her mom and going through what we going through, I really couldn't trust nobody.
right.
Like nobody. It was really just we can fuck around. I fuck with you, but I'll never love you. I can't do that. And then, goddamn it, this random. Okay, so when you a single parent, you don't meet women out in the club. You don't meet women for
You
real.
don't.
You meet them at your daughter's school. Her friend mama.
Yes,
Her
that's where
friend
you.
mama. And
Okay.
mind you, I got songs about this. Like all type of they're gonna be on the album. Everything. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But okay, so her friend had a mama. She had a mama that had a friend that was her friend. However you want to put it.
Maybe that little mom group got together and they targeted you. Go ahead. What happened?
They probably did. They probably did. I ain't gonna lie. I know I look good up in that school, boy. I be coming in there.
That boy said he
I know I
comes
be
to the
coming in there.
school.
I be coming up in that school looking good. I be coming up in them PTA meetings looking good. Walking through the school, I be like, yeah, I'm fresh on the Bible.
Look, he's showing up to the
No, no.
PTA
But
meetings,
look,
ladies.
but look. Yeah, of course, yeah. So
Period.
anyway, so I mean, I have to. but then, anyway, she had a friend, had a mama, and light skinned, cute little. Remind me of her mama.
You love them light skinned girls. That's your
I'm gonna
thing.
tell you what though. It doesn't matter about what it is though, because I like everything. I
I
don't
believe you.
discriminate. I do not
I
discriminate.
believe you.
I know. I'm just saying, and we don't even gotta say this.
We not.
We don't even gotta say that.
We don't.
But it's she had a mom and a friend. She was cute. I was chilling, and they were like best friends. They were like so best friends. And I seen her once. I invited her out to one of Sakar birthday parties. She stopped by, and I seen the mama. I was like, wow, Jesus, like she bad as hell. And I was like, all right, that's cool. But
Now, is this the one who's getting the album named after her?
yeah,
No.
but I'm not going to say the name.
Oh, but
yeah,
good.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say if I had it. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna say that she looked good,
We
right?
know you.
All right, yeah. So anyway, all right. So she looked good.
Okay.
I'm like, cool, whatever. I'm playing it cool because I'm like, once again, I'm not messing with nobody. I'm not finna do that.
Okay.
I'm getting hurt. So then, uh, we end up going to a skating rink,
Mhm.
and take her out to another like little play date. You know, I knew what I was on though. I ain't gonna lie. I already knew what I was on.
They be setting us up, ladies.
Nah, but she the one who set it up. She the one who said she was going out there, and I was like, yeah,
Okay.
let us do something. Boom. And then they was skating, and we was talking more than they was skating. You know, we was just talking about a lot. Long story short, one night I didn't have a baby. She didn't have a baby. We met up. We got cool. You know, cool, whatever. We started vibing with each other.
Mm-hmm.
We always told each other we not on no relationships. That's not what we on. We're not looking for no relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You got your situation, I got mine. Boom. I was cool with that. It was just a good vibe, a good time, you know.
Okay.
And then, basically, long story short, things just I got unexpectedly. I unexpectedly fell in love with this girl.
Ooh, he fell in love. Good.
I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that.
Okay.
I unexpectedly had caught feelings, but at the time, I knew that's not what she wanted.
Okay.
So I never pushed boundaries. I never tried to do too much. I always just kept it like.
Why?
Cool.
Why didn't you try to go for
That's
it?
what I don't like y'all. Y'all piss me off because because I felt like if I did I felt like if I did too much, I would push her away by doing that. So out of fear of pushing her away, I stayed cool. I never asked her if she had anybody. Mm-hmm. I also kept my options open because I felt like she really wasn't showing too much. Okay. So I was like, let me just vibe with her because maybe one day we can grow and keep growing.
Okay, so riddle me this. I'm sorry, and we're
See,
gonna
this the girl man.
Riddle me this, okay? I do not understand this for the life of me.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I can't tell you how many calls I get years later. Oh, you was the one, and I shoulda, coulda, woulda. My thing is,
yes, go ahead.
Why is it that when men do feel that deep affection for a woman, okay, and it's hard to like really get that feeling outside of lustfulness for a person, right?
Yeah, right.
Why don't men step up and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I would like to date you exclusively. I would like to build something with you. Why don't men take the initiative anymore to do that?
Well, I'm going to give you two reasons.
Come on.
The reason with her for me, like I just said, was she made it very clear, and I made it very clear this is what we was on. I had a fear that if I told her this, I would push her away. So I tried not to because I didn't want to lose her. I would rather just be cool with you and know I love you, but hold it back, than to be like, I kind of want to be with you, and then you be like, oh, fuck no, I ain't on that. I'd rather just be cool and just have access to you.
So your fear was the fear of rejection and...
Yeah, kind of, yeah, because I've always been rejected by everything. You know, I've just been shown that a motherfucker ain't gonna choose me. That's what I've been shown. A motherfucker will not choose me in the end, so I was like, I don't want to give you the choice. I just want to keep vibing because if I give you that choice, you probably gonna leave.
That is so sad. Somebody is gonna choose you. You're a handsome man. You talented. You a good. Somebody is gonna choose you.
You better chill out now because she sure don't want me. So
chill out. Look at you. Here you go.
She sure don't. Hey, but anyway, we ain't talking about that. Listen. She don't want me.
This is what we gotta do.
See, what she tell me. She ain't answering the phone or nothing. She ain't call me. But I ain't mad nothing. But anyway, I did make an album about her, but I ain't mad.
She got a whole album named after her. She did something to you.
So what happened is another reason. The second reason I'll tell you why a man won't do that is because he's not a man yet. He's still learning. You know, we have to go through these things, and one of the things she told me. So basically, what happened? I'm gonna tell you how it happened though. So there was a little situation. Our daughters were friends. They end up not being friends now because of a situation that I should have been more inclusive in instead of being on the damn game. That's another thing. Fuck that game.
I think I did hear you say something about I love the video game.
I love the game.
Okay.
I'm great at the game too.
I'm a gamer.
I'm cold at the game.
Okay.
But fuck the game though because I went through a traumatizing experience with this woman because so basically she going through a lot. She doing a lot. She want to be she in medical school. Her daughter is going through some things that she's trying to get figured out. She got family problems, a whole bunch of things in her life. A whole lot of shit. Now, mind you, during this whole time of us talking, I never, because not only I knew I liked her, but I didn't want to feel stupid either. Because I knew what it was. I just expected her to have other options. Because every girl I ever talked to has had other options on me.
I think men assume that, but go
I
ahead.
do, yeah, we assume it. Because, yes, absolutely, because most of the girls these days in the generation do. Most of the girls in this generation, and that's not to put nothing on y'all, because we know that there are special women that don't, and that y'all are special. That's why we like you. We get it. You know, we understand. But the problem is that, like, okay, you want us to provide for you and show you that we're men, show you that we can take the initiative, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But if I do that, and you don't even like me, now I'm asked out thousands of dollars of trying to show you something, and you'll still leave. So the reason why I didn't do the extra initiative on her was because I didn't know if she even cared about me like that.
You didn't want to invest your
I didn't want to
time, money, emotions.
I wanted
into
to see.
something.
I wanted to see if we can get it there. I wanted to see if we can keep vibing, and then one day, woo woo, you know.
But how can you get it there if you never express?
And that's
what is
happening? And that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could say, if she watches this.
Oh my God, I hope she don't.
Look, if she watches this right now, and you could say one thing to her, okay? Just overall looking at your whole experience. Not saying like, oh, I want to get back with you, or oh, it's over here. And there's no pressure, but if there's something that you would say to this young lady, what would that be? For hindsight's sake.
Man, I would say that I wish I would have shown you what my potential really is, because I never really did. You know, and of course I could say this excuse of I didn't know, but then that's almost a what's the word I'm looking for? That's almost an insult to you as a woman to say that, damn, I didn't believe you was different because you so special. I should have known you was different. I should have known that you're not on that you are a different caliber of woman, right? I should have known and been able to be like, nah, but you different. Here, let me woo woo.
You should have been able to see her value more.
Right. And the thing is I did see it. Okay. I didn't want to be a fool, because I've been a fool before so many times. Okay. I've been foolish. I've given money. I've given time. I've given, I've lost years of my life to people that didn't care if I lived or died. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was scared. As a man, I was scared. And I wish that I could show, because basically what happened is, one day, I was ready. I was going to call her up and be like, hey, I think we've been vibing for a minute. Let me take this a little bit more serious for you. Like, I want to start taking you out more. Because we only went on like one date. Like, most of the time we hung out, it was just the girls coming over my crib, and we all would just kick it. You know, I took her out maybe on one date, maybe two. Which, by the way, there's a song on the album that's coming out that's about our date in particular. Like, everything.
I'm excited. I actually got a little sneak peek of a few songs that are on the album. I would actually like to, because, and I appreciate you sharing the information. You know, I like to know details. I just get excited. I just want everybody I love to be happy. You know what I mean? But I would like to get into what you have coming out, because I did get a sneak peek at some very soulful things that you have coming up. And I would like you to talk about the things that are coming, because, of course, I've already bought my Moon album. I don't know if anybody else has, but if you haven't, it's time. So I've already purchased my Moon and Sun.
We got the Sun and the Moon album, which is a deluxe, and that's like, the Sun is hip hop R&B, the Moon is just pure R&B. We've been promoting more of the Moon because everybody rap, and I'm kind of tired of rap. Low key, everybody. I don't like the vibe no more. I don't like where it is. Like I said, I come from Motown, so everybody talking about killing each other. Everybody talking about being ratchet. Like, I get turned up. I turn up too. Okay. I'm fine with that. I will turn up.
I done caught you in the turn up.
Yeah, we turn up, but I'm not finna just be mad all day. I want to get back to love. I want to get back to singing again, and that's why the Moon, we really pushing that. Now, the next album is about Shorty that I'm talking about, and the whole album is basically, really, to be honest, it's about this heartbreak that I'm going through with her, you know, and it's crazy because, like I said, so
Can you tell us about the flower? Is that okay to talk about?
yeah, I'll talk about the flowers. So
Okay.
just to work up to it, like the okay, so basically, when I came to her and I was like, I think I'm ready to start working on some things. Like I want to show you more. She was like, I don't think this is gonna work.
Right off bat?
Right on the right. No, it was like right before. I didn't even get a chance to tell her.
Dang, okay.
I didn't even get a chance to tell her. I called her.
She must have had a man.
Nah, so basically it's like, you know. So I'm like, now this is when I get to the overreacting part, because now I realize as soon as she said that, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because like I said, I never wanted to push nothing. I was never trying to be in love because I've already been hurt. But I realized as soon as she said that, I'm like, whoa, hold on. Like, actually, I love you. Like, don't go. Like,
oh.
And then she needs space. I don't get space. I don't get space well. I'm not good at. I don't do the whole.
He said,
I don't
you
do,
can have space right here next to me. We can have all the space we need.
I don't do the whole. I'ma just be cool and let you live with it and wait till you call me back. Or like I can't. Like if I know,
He
like
said, no,
I can't.
I'm calling you.
Okay.
A lot of women would appreciate that, Chase.
Only if they really like you, though. I feel like.
But you know what? You're also a Gemini.
I feel like.
He don't wanna talk
I feel like
we get a little
I
crazy.
feel like no, I do a little bit, and it wasn't like I just changed the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because the vibe, like, it's always been real cool. Like I'm cool as hell. Like don't get it twisted. I am cool.
Definitely.
I don't play that. Like I don't even play. Like I won't chase no girl. And I'm just being honest. I really won't.
Okay.
But if I like you, and I wanted, my thing was this. I knew the whole time that her reason, like she would say things like, I got to take care of my life. What can you take care of? And it's like, bro, like I didn't really show you. I didn't really show you nothing. And I should have been showing you.
And you want to know something? I'm about to give you some advice real quick. When she was saying, oh, I got a lot going on in my life, that she was on the phone with you, that was your opportunity. Oh, I know we got this going on. I know you got a lot of times y'all don't. A lot of times, man, y'all need to stop putting that. We need to hear it as women to know that you're serious about us. A lot of men lose out on really good women because they don't take the opportunity to say how they feel and then show her how it would really be with them.
Well, listen, my thing is where I had to put it at is that I was on the phone with him, and it got even worse after this. Oh my God, I do. So. Okay. Anyways, I told her on the phone, I'm like, yeah, like I never really got that chance to show you this, and I just honestly, if I could be real, the way that she broke it off, she say it ain't nobody else, and I know that women hate when a man says it got to be somebody else. They hate that. I know they do because you got your own stuff going on and you telling me this. But as men, we definitely feel like, dang, like I'm like okay, who else you got? Somebody else you got to have something else going on. Like somebody got to be there that you actually are confining in, that you actually are chilling with, and he might be doing more that I didn't do.
Or she could be busy.
Man, busy,
heaven forbid a woman have a life outside of a man.
No.
Okay.
It's not that. It's
what is it?
But weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No conversation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
She forgot about you a little bit.
And then also before things went left a little bit with us, she said something. She was like, I feel guilty that I haven't been able to talk to you that much.
Yeah.
And I think we should just break it off because I'm only gonna keep ghosting you more. And I was like, now this might be my trauma, but I instantly went to like feel guilty. Like, what you feel guilty for?
Because
like, why
you're
are you guilty?
well, I'm about to Gemini with you because what the fuck are you feeling guilty about?
Yeah, like what are you guilty for? You know what I'm saying? Like it was never an issue before. We was always on this time.
And I don't care how busy you are, you can shoot that good night, good morning text.
but that's the thing. And
10
then
seconds
I even
is.
told her, I was like, but you texting your friends, you were texting other people. What's wrong with texting me?
You want to know what I think it is? I think that I had to learn, like as a mom, like single mom dating, because I've been single for so long. Because I felt like instead of me searching for things for myself that I want in dating, that I will look for attributes that I wanted in a man for my son. And then I started to choose differently when I was dating. So when you think about attributes that you want in a woman when it comes to the mentoring of Sakara and someone to look up to and someone in your life as a parent to her as well, like what does that look like for you? Like give me some deets and then we can
Loving,
wrap.
nurturing, caring,
Mm-hmm.
protective,
Mm.
uh, understanding,
Mm.
you know, and patient.
Mm.
Patient more than anything because
Yeah.
my daughter needs patience because she's traumatized. You know, I love people. I love her,
Mm.
but I know that there's certain qualities that aren't there when it comes to that situation, especially for my daughter. And that's one of the biggest things that made me wait as well.
Okay.
I waited to do some things
Mm.
because there are some times that I just feel like people can be a little hard on her sometimes.
Mm.
Who she is and how she is. I know
Mm-hmm.
she can be sporadic and but she's been through a lot and she need a
Yeah.
mama. You know what
And
I'm
she just
saying?
a
And
kid.
she just a
I
kid.
know.
So
That's my baby. I
so
love her.
so so yeah, like as much as I love somebody,
You love your kid more.
oh yeah, of course,
Oh my
every day,
God.
every
It's
day, it
like you
don't
would drop
matter.
somebody in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's
Like
over
you can
with.
love them to death and be
It's over
like,
with.
as soon as your baby says, he be like, oh, actually, I don't love you. I'm
But
stupid.
like yeah, because that's one thing. Like her daughter,
Yeah.
I love like my
Hey,
own.
her
I
daughter,
would do
daughter
Okay.
was
anything.
best
You
friend.
did say that. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
they daughters were best friends. How we met? We met because they
mm,
daughter were best friends. We was just start hanging out, and we weren't supposed to do nothing.
it just
They were supposed to be. They're
happened.
like forbidden fruit. We weren't supposed to do this.
And it made it
It
tastier.
made it so much better. Wow, boy,
I already
boy.
know. I already know how you
But
feel.
then look, you want to know the toxic situation that happened? You
What's
want to know the toxic
toxic?
situation that
What?
happened? I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you the toxic situation. It's toxic. This is
Okay.
toxic juice for me.
Okay.
So my daughter tell me that her daughter
Mhm.
is like, well, my mama don't even like you. My mama don't even like your daddy like that for real. She now this word get juicy. All right, she's like, they don't like you for real. She only call when this other guy don't call. Now listen, hold on. I sent her one more text. At this time, my energy way different because
Because you're a Gemini, and now you have to act
my
up.
energy has been. Come on, girl, let me show you. Like I'm dead serious. Like I'm really like that. Like you don't even get to see me yet. Like let me show you something. Let me take you out. Let me. Girl, flower. Mother's Day did it. And
Okay.
we getting Mother's
And
Day
then you
flowers.
crushed her.
We
How
getting
did you crush her?
So
Yeah.
I sent her that back, and I was like, oh, so I just heard woo wop.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good because I came to her so many times. Like, just be real with me. Like, you can tell me what it
Like,
is.
what's up?
Tell
Okay.
me what it is. Tell me what it is. I will respect it. I will respect it better if I know you chose something else. So I can move on and say, okay, it really ain't me. She just chose something. Because if you just got a lot going on in your life and I'm the man you dealing with, let me help. I'll help you. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I'm here. Let me help you.
Right.
But, boom. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I heard that. So now I'm like, oh, great. Now I feel great. Now I'm like, hey, good. Now I know that she made a dumbass decision and she can go over there and keep with that's her dumbass decision. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't fuck who you dealing with. If I'm on your ass, you made the wrong decision. I'm just being honest. I'm not no conceited
Okay.
ass dude, but you made the wrong decision. Because
Okay.
I love for real. And if I'm loving you, that don't happen.
Okay.
So anyways, that might sound a little conceited. I'm sorry. Anyways, or either Sakar's lying because she see you all messed up about me and she want to make you feel better, or my daughter lying
Mhm.
because woo wop, and then yeah, she was like either one of them lying because I ain't never had nobody over there
Mhm.
other than you. You the only guy I've been messing with. Yeah, look. Hey, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I was like,
I'm gonna say this. There could have been a point where she just wasn't messing with anyone, but in real life, when a woman really is invested in a man,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to put forth that effort, and she want him to put
See,
forth
my
that
thing is
effort.
this: if you really was not dealing with nobody else but me, and I'm doing all this, you would reciprocate. But
Yeah.
anyways, I thought we left it on a good note, and she was gonna call back saying, "You know what? I'm sorry," because I also sent her one of the songs from the album.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, "This is about our date night," because we talked, and she was like, "She one of the things we talked about was you didn't show enough," and I was like, I wanted to, but
I couldn't.
I didn't
Yeah.
think you wanted that, so I tried to be cool and and I was like, well, here you go, this song, and this song is about our first date and how I wish I took you out on more dates, and just so I'm gonna send it right now, so you know I didn't write it later to try to be like, oh, after we talked. No, I've been wrote this song. Like this is something I was already feeling. Take the song and hear it, and I'm gonna go lay the fuck down and go
Is
to
that
sleep.
your riz? That's how you riz on the girlies?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I do music. I'm a make a song about you and tell
He
you
gonna
how I
make a
feel.
song about you, ladies.
But look though,
Can
so I
I ask
gave her.
you an exclusive question?
What's up? What's up?
Okay, so because I know we're into this because we're talking about what you got coming up,
Yeah,
right? And you know, Love the Moon album,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I know you got Sun out,
yeah.
and I just would like to know: are you gonna drop her name so we can know the name of the album? Or we not gonna drop it? What you gonna do? Drop it.
I say go to my bio and y'all will see it when it drops. I got stories for every situation. But
Yes. I think you're actually very, very talented at
thank
telling stories. But I just want to take our final minutes here, and I just want to give you an opportunity because I've talked a little bit about what you have coming up. But please let our audience know like where they can find you, where they can follow you, what you got coming up. Please let them
yeah.
know.
So you can find me at Darrein STL on Instagram. That might change. It might change in a minute. It might become just Darrein.
Okay.
But Darrein is Darrein,
Mm-hmm.
and then STL as of now. TikTok is one Darrein STL,
Mm-hmm.
so a one in the beginning of it. And then YouTube, just look up Darrein. You know, if you
Yes.
look up Darrein, my name, if you spell it the right way, don't spell it IEN. You gotta spell it EIN.
EIN.
Yeah, but if you spell it the right way, it should pop up.
Okay, okay. And thank you all very much so for tuning in. And I'll show you all, introduce you in our very first episode of How We Rap. Say it out loud where we celebrate the good, unpack the bad, and leave nothing left unsaid. First, thank you all so much for viewing, and it is greatly appreciated when you all like, comment, subscribe for interaction. We really appreciate it. We are a growing channel. Um, and how we wrap up Say It Out Loud is that myself and my wonderful guest here, we're going to make a statement for you all. And then we're going to leave it at that.
All right. What's the statement?
I would like to make a statement pertaining to single fathers.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like the way that single fathers treat and interact with women that they date, okay,
Mm-hmm.
has a profound effect on their children as they watch. And that men in particular, single fathers in particular, you have to be careful what you allow your child, your daughters especially, to see you do in front of them towards women.
Did I say something that made you think I did something bad in front of?
No,
Okay, I
I
just want to be
actually
sure.
don't think you did
Okay,
anything bad.
okay.
No.
All right. Well, I guess my statement would be that we are living in a world where masculinity and femininity are battling one another,
Mm.
and in order to become harmonious, we have to become more understanding, and we have to be more sympathetic to our problems that we have overcame and what we have to overcome in order to truthfully uh, be able to be cohesive and really work together, because I think it is a resemblance of what it shows this universe as a fractal
Yeah.
of this pattern of a whole bunch of hurt and love, and it just continues to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And we need to have a conversation to
Yeah.
really heal one another in order to love one another.
Thank you.
You're welcome. that's my statement.
Yes, yes.
No, I
I
try to be like
appreciate you for
Alice
sharing
Sharpman
your
or some shit.
story. Thank
Yeah.
you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time that we say it out. girl, I cannot believe she said that.